What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more Duran Duran, and we're going back to another bonus track from their 2015 album Paper Gods. And I did want to mention, I've been emailing back and forth with Philip, and he had given me access to a drive which has a lot of Duran Duran material, and he mentioned that he does have the bonus tracks for Paper Gods. So the other two that I haven't got over to my music computer yet, I'll be able to react to those. So we will go through all the Paper Gods bonus tracks eventually. So again, shout out to Izzy, shout out to Seb, shout out to Eli, and shout out to Philip. Just basically everyone who's either sent me material or given me access to material, through links to drives and so on. I really do appreciate it. It means a lot because it shows that people want to talk about Duran, talk about all the tunes, talk about the different bonus tracks and so on, and ultimately it just prolongs the journey for all of us. So again, shout out to all of you. Also, shout out to the band once again. I've absolutely enjoyed this album. Really did enjoy the final tune, Universe Alone, or The Universe Alone, as well as Planet Roaring, the first bonus track I reacted to. So we're up to the second one in the list that I was sent, and it's On Evil Beach. I'm interested by the title. I mean, obviously the phrase Evil Beach as a proper name would be a very funny thing. It makes me think of this movie, I think it's a Hong Kong movie called Shaolin Soccer, and it's basically, there's the opposing team is called Team Evil, and I love just, sort of right on the nose, just, putting a label on it like that. But yeah, Evil Beach, I guess one could interpret it as, a beach that is indicative of perhaps, environmental pollution or so on, or it could perhaps be a beach that is very exclusive, in which, normal people aren't allowed to, sort of a privatized beach or so on. But I doubt it'll have anything to do with either of those. I feel like, there'll be some sort of clever, situational sort of way in which that phrase is relevant. But yeah, out of the gate, I can't really make much of that. I mean, beach is obviously, a coastal location in which, land upon which the vast majority of humans live interacts with water, which is in some ways sort of, not an unknown, but it is this very less familiar domain, and obviously humans are far more vulnerable near water than they are just standing on land. So perhaps there could be, some of the tension, some of the danger, some of the evil could arise from that. But yeah, I think it's going to have a more specific and perhaps sort of clever twist to it, so we'll have to see. But let's get to it. This is Duran Duran on Evil Beach from their 2015 album Paper Gods, though again, it is a bonus track. Oh! Hello? Oof. Okay, the bass, wicked. The groove, fantastic. That melodic riff, wonderful. Okay, the danger element there already. So a social shark, or misadventure. The low end has a real grind to it. Yeah, that's nice. Got a bit of mystery to it, a bit of intrigue. And again, the bass going boom, boom, boom. But this shark swim to the pool. School of marine animals, but love that. Yeah, the synth bass has got an electricity, and I think yeah, like the regular bass, like JT's bass, I think is like doubling, like, and then right when I try to describe it, it goes into the stripped down instrumental. Oh. I love that synth work. It's very like magisterial. That ending was, I like that. It was a little sudden, like in the sense that it surprised me, but I like that sometimes. I like, sort of definitive end, which like, you kind of walk off a cliff and it's like that Wile E. Coyote moment. It's like, oh wait, did it end? And then you drop. Yeah, that was cool. Lyrically, I definitely got to hear it some more times. Again, the drop of blood in the water, and then the sharks come, but they're not coming to the shoreline, they're coming to the pool, and then something about it's happening in front of the whole school, which again, like, there might be a sort of, a double meaning there in terms of, school is often used to refer to like large groups of fish and so on, which are the prey of sharks, but also it could relate to a school in which this is like a social setting in which this sort of, predatory behavior is happening. I picked up on some lines there, but I need to hear it some more and, try to fill in some of the gaps. But again, do let me know if you have an angle on it. Let me know if you have a comment about the sonics or, the production of the tune, or just, an anecdote about you listen to the tune or, when you heard them perform. Again, it's amazing to me the variety of comments that I've come to appreciate, and others have chimed in on, and sort of it's turned into a conversation. But whether it's talking about lyrics or sort of the impact of a tune on someone in their own life, or how it relates to what they were going through at the time, or the sonics of the tune, the production of the tune, the contributions of individual members. I just really enjoy how much people like talking about this group, and how much it has excuse me, taught me about the group over time. So once again, shout out to all of you. Let me know if you have something to say about this one. Other than that, I will see you next time.